I've been trying my best not to think about you.
Morning, thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can we get for you today?
Hi there, do you guys have the pumpkin muffin?
I do. Would you like one warmed up?
Yes, please.
Okay, what else can we get you?
That's all. Good morning, guys. What is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am a hairstylist in California. And today I'm going to be taking you along my day. Today is Monday, December 20th, and Christmas is in 5 days. Obviously, it's on Saturday and today's Monday. So I am working today and tomorrow, and then I'm taking like 6 days off.
Got me thinking I was messed up, yeah.
I am at the salon now. It is so bright in here. That morning sun really comes in through the windows in the morning. Anyway, so my day today looks like I have a full color and 1-row extension install, which will be so fun. I've gotten extensions before, but we're just putting them back in. And then I have a color afterwards. So I'm probably gonna be here till like 6:30 or 7 at least, but it's gonna be a good day. We gotta get some holiday hair in. Let's get started.
Seeing all these people, having someone to lean on while I don't.
Okay, so this is my client's hair. It is 18 inches and it's almost a year old. So honestly, we need to replace it pretty soon, but I'm just gonna brush it out and cut all of the string in there so that way it's ready to install when she gets here.
Right. Girl, you got me thinking I was messed up, yeah.
Okay, so this is my client's before. I have not done her hair in probably 6 months. Last time we just kind of added a shadow root. We are bringing all the blonde back up. So I am using Wella Blondor with 15 volume, and I'm basically just gonna do a very heavy highlight on her. I kind of want her to be a little bit more rooty than she usually is, just because I'm not entirely sure when we're gonna do her hair again, but she does have extensions, so we will be moving those up in about probably 6 or 7, maybe 8 weeks. Like I said, I'm just doing a very heavy highlight on her, so I'm just gonna let you guys watch that. I did want to share that I use a balayage board for a lot of the time that I highlight, and I absolutely love it. It lets you get so close to the scalp, and it's amazing. So if you've never tried a balayage board before, I definitely recommend one of those.
Still, I know what you feel.
As far as my foiling pattern, I always go up horizontally as many foils I can around the neck just until it gets a little bit too wide. Then I like to do a few back-to-back highlights along the back hairline. I feel like when they pull their hair up, this just gives them the best blend of highlights. And like I said, I'm doing very fine baby lights. I want this to be really soft and seamless. So it looks like I did 2 foils horizontally around her neck, and then 2 on the side, and then 2 on the other side. Now I am going back up the neck after I did those side foils. She does have a pretty narrow neckline, so I was able to do this a little bit longer than I would than someone who doesn't have that narrow of a neckline. But as you can see, I am now splitting it down the middle, and I'm just gonna go up the side. Like I said, very fine baby lights again. We do have a lot of volume to cover because she does have a lot of root, but I do want it to be a little bit rooty. I don't want her to be a super solid blonde. So now I am onto the sides, and I am gonna go along diagonals all the way up the side. If you want the most coverage, I recommend going horizontally. That will give you the most coverage, but I did want to leave a little bit of dimension in there, so I'm gonna go diagonally. I'm literally just doing super fine slices and then baby lighting the slices. As you can see, super fine, very self-explainable, and of course using my balayage board pretty much the whole way there.
That's how we stay alive.
So this is the finished foiling. As you can see, I did 2 sections down the back, a mohawk, and 2 on the side. There are a lot of foils, but it's definitely worth it. And as my client is processing, I purple shampooed her extensions, and now I am blow drying them. Her extensions are a little bit yellow just because the color has definitely faded, but that's okay. We're gonna replace the hair soon. So now I am pulling the foils, and as you can see, she lifted so well. She always does. And definitely going up in developer as I'm mixing my bowls totally helps it all lift evenly. So now I am mixing my toner. For her root, I'm going to be using Shades EQ, of course, 7N, and just a splash of 9NA. I don't want to add too much ash because we are going from a level 9 to a level 7. So if anything, you might want to add a little bit of a filler if you're going any darker than that. I did want her root to be a little bit ashy, so I did add a little bit of an ash in there. And I am just tapping her root. I am dragging it down a little bit more than I would just a root shadow, just because she doesn't mind being rooty, which I love. And then I'm going in with Shades EQ 9V 10GI. She usually likes to be ashy, but of course I'm mixing a little bit of gold in there just so she matches her extensions. So I recently got certified in IBE. So this is my IBE extension install. I'm definitely still perfecting it, but I was honestly so proud of this. So I'm really happy with all the progress I'm making with that. And this is the after. It is so beautiful. It matched perfectly. And yeah, I am honestly just obsessed. It is 3:13 and I am just cleaning up from that client. That turned out absolutely so beautiful, and honestly I am so happy because that felt the best out of all of my extension installs. That one felt so good. It makes me so happy because that just means that I'm on my way to getting better, and obviously I want to make myself better every single time. So that was pretty dang exciting. It's a sad day, guys. I got color on my favorite jacket. I'm trying to clean it. I don't think it's working, honestly. All right, so it is 6:43 and I am in this shirt because I spilled color all over my jacket. My second client went brunette. It was such a fun transformation and it looked so good on her, but of course I barely got any footage of that. I'm not sure what I have included or if I even included any at all, but today was such a fun day at work. I have 2 clients tomorrow and then I'm done.